Alright, so this recording was taken on September 12th on Saturday. We had just gotten back from our vacation in Colorado, and we decided to stop off at the rental house to see how the work's progressed since we've been gone. The last video that we took, we saw that they were starting to work on the tile for the laundry room and 4 other bedrooms, or for the bathrooms. But coming out here now in the front of the house, we can see that the masonry work is pretty much complete. We got the brick and the stone for the front facade of the house. And then all the other sides are just brick. So they've got the entryway done. They've got the whole right side and the whole left side of the house done. Coming over here to the left side of the house, we can see that the neighbor's house has sod on the ground. So they're getting much closer to their closing as well. And that the fence is fully up with a gate on their side. Still need a gate for our side. The power box is up for us. And we've also got the gas meter that's also in. Make our way over to the other side of the house just to show that the brick is complete. Looks like they've also got the lights up for the front yard to the front of the house. I think we have 5 lights total. We'll come back and check on those in a minute. But all the brick is done on that side of the house as well. We'll come on over to the courtyard section. In the courtyard, we see that they're completed here too. There was a couple of spots they were missing some bricks, but it looks like they've fixed those up. And right here on the corner, there was supposed to be one. And I believe on the opposite corner, there's also a missing section of brick they've now put in. So those are complete. The area around the front door is complete as well. We'll take a look at that. There's still some areas that they're going to need to seal and caulk up so that they can make a complete seal around the areas, but I imagine those will get done in time. That looks really nice. There's the light. Walk in to the, well, good. This also means they're going to put the doorbell right there in front, facing the entryway, or facing the street. That way we can have some, an actual doorbell that we can see people with. Coming in, they do have the flooring complete. We have like a wood laminate that's both impact, scratch proof. It's waterproof, and it has an extra thick pad to help with acoustics, so it dampens the sound when you walk. We've got the beams up. The beams, there's going to be 4 of them. They still need to be painted. It's the natural color they come in. They'll match pretty much the color of the floor, as well as some of the darker trim pieces that we have. I would say they're espresso. The color that's supposed to be done. But they also look like they're come in pieces, so like they may be hollow inside, which probably is better for weight. I don't want huge beams weighing down the ceiling and falling out because they just weigh too much. Coming into the 2-car garage, just a lot of trim pieces and stuff still on the floor in there. Nothing really's changed. The powder room is too dark for you to really see anything on, but they've got the flooring complete in there as well. Walking over to the master bedroom. They still have to work on that entryway. They have a bunch of areas that are damaged that they need to fix. But the flooring is in for the master bedroom all the way around. They still have some work to do for the trim and for the molding around the floor. Coming into the master bathroom, the tile work is there too, as well as the shower. So the shower looks like it's pretty much complete. There's still some areas that need to kind of caulk up and put the fixtures for the water as well. But there we go. The seat and the flooring. Little bitty soap area there. Our border with the hexagons. This is the same pattern that we're going to have throughout the house. So around here with the bathtub, it's the same concept. You've got the tile work and then the border of the hexagon tiles on the inside. It should be the same for the bathroom number 2 and bathroom number 3. Closet, not much has changed here. They've got the grates for the air vents. I guess those will be installed next week. Come on out. Heading back into the living room and coming into the kitchen. So here's the tile that we saw before we left. And it looks like they've also fix this area that was a pointed corner. It's now a rounded corner, so that's good. And then looking at the color of the tile here, it is a much lighter gray than what we saw last time around, but it does look frosted. It doesn't look like it's glazed or that it's gloss. So it's kind of a matte finish the way that it is now. And so unless it's, unless they have to clean it and polish it, I'm not sure if it's going to stay this finish, but if it does, we're not necessarily opposed to it as long as it looks like it's the way it's supposed to look. So there may be a coating over it that needs to be rubbed off and cleaned, but for now, if it stays the matte finish, I think we're okay with that. The color is fine. The color for the grout looks good too, and it works either way for us. Let's go out to the backyard, back porch, make sure they got all the brickwork done there too, which it does. We still got some leftover bricks. I don't know if we'll get to keep those or not. We can probably request for them to leave them in the garage. But they've got all the brick finished now, so that's good. And then they've started to grade the backyard a bit to go along with what's going on with the other side of the house. They're going to start building as well. Come back into the dining room. Make our way over to the pantry, which really hasn't changed very much. It's still pretty much the same. Coming into the laundry room, you see the special tile that we picked for the laundry room here. The grout for the tile matches pretty much what's in the kitchen as well. And then eventually we'll put our own countertops and cabinets in here with the sink. That'll match kind of the color stuff that we have going on, that we want to have going on in that room. Going back through the kitchen, we'll walk over to the study. Floor is complete in here too. They're still working on the baseboards and molding that go around the edges. Nothing else has really changed. Looking at the top of the door here, looks like it has been damaged by something. Not quite sure, but we'll have to bring that up to the builder to make sure they see that. I'm pretty sure they'll just find a way to patch it up. I don't think they're going to order a whole new door for a nick like that. We'll find out. Come on down the galleyway and into bedroom 2. Maybe. There we go. Go to bedroom 2 first. Still got the holes in the wall from when they were checking the electrical connections. And then we're thinking about keeping Allie's bed here, so a slide on there, and then her bed with an area where she can have a desk and she can study. So as we move over to the closet area, looking at the rest of the flooring here, looking over at the closet area, nothing's really much changed in there as well. The flooring is there, isn't complete. Walking into the Jack and Jill bathroom, there are the tile work completing. Yep. So they've got all the tile work done here, and they've also got the border for the hexagon tiles put in, also around with the sink and in where the toilet area is in. One thing we did notice about this particular room is that they have added a second sink, and we don't know why they did that because we were only supposed to have one sink in here. So we'll have to talk with them and see exactly why they added a second sink. Hopefully they didn't charge us for it, so we'll have to go back and see. If they did charge us for it, I don't remember how much it cost to drop a sink in, and there wasn't any water lines that were run there previous either. So it's just kind of weird to see a sink there. Coming into bedroom number 3 and going into the closet, it's dark, can't really see, but the flooring is in. The rest of the stuff here for bedroom 3 looks just the same as bedroom number 2. And then we'll make our way back out into the hallway and head on to the game room. Flooring here is done as well. Nothing else has really changed. Just more work for the baseboards, for the trim. But flooring is complete in here as well. Make our way over to bathroom number 3. Looks like they have some drywall missing over here in this section now too. I'm guessing they're going to have to redo some of the framework for the door. But the tile is in here, and for the shower, this one will be the same tile that we have throughout the house. and the hexagon patterns, and looks like they have some holes they need to shore up for the caulking. But for the most part, all that is done. Make our way over to bedroom number 4, which is my office. Oh, there's a hole over here too. So yeah, they've got, I don't know why they've had to tear some of this stuff out and get it back in, but it's just in random places throughout the house, around the door jambs. They've had to redo some spots, I guess. Maybe they're just not lining up the way they should. So coming into my office, bedroom 4, flooring is in as well. For some reason, the window is missing its window screen, but I'm pretty sure I'll get it put back on. And yeah, same goes in here. Baseboards and trim work need to be completed. Coming into the secondary entry, there's a big old spider, big old wolf spider. Hopefully he's putting in some work and eating some bugs for us. Coming into the 1-car garage, looks like they finished up the wiring work for the sub panel that's going to be in this particular garage. All of the fuses are in, all of them are wired. So those are all the things. We'll have to go back and review what each one of these actually says and what they're connected to. Make our way back out. And that's pretty much it. They've got the flooring in, they've got the tile work done, finishing up with the crown moldings, or I say crown moldings, but the floor moldings and the floorboards, baseboards, stuff that goes in there for that. And that's kind of really about it. Come step out back here for the courtyard. Take a look at the area. Oh, yeah, this is where we go back and we check out the lights. Now, I'm noticing that the lights are all tilted to the left. None of them are sealed. None of them are tightened completely, so that's why they're all tilted. Originally, I hadn't realized that until I'd gone back out and taken a look and realized they weren't sealed. So at this point, they're just in. They're there. They'll have to make sure that they're straightened up, and then they'll caulk and seal around it to seal all the electronical stuff inside. But yeah, we'll have 5 exterior lights out here, all controlled by one switch. And we'll probably put bulbs that are reactive, photosensitive. That way they turn on whenever it gets dark enough and turn off when the light gets bright enough in the morning. We don't have to worry about them too much. And for the most part, that is it for the house. Send a note off to the builder to ask him about the sink, ask them about a handful of other things, including that door for the entry for the study, and see what they have to say. But looking forward to another week of progress. Thank you all very much.